The next set you need to have your eyes on when it comes to price action will be Temporal Forces. Let's go ahead and talk about that in this video, so don't FOMO. Temporal Forces is the next set with singles that are about to explode in prices, and I want to talk about this topic because on my live stream yesterday we were talking about what's the next set to blow up in price, and I'm gonna tell you, Temporal Forces is looking very promising currently in the Scarlet and Violet era. Yes, I'm only currently looking at Scarlet Violet sets, and I can tell you Temporal Forces is it. So we're currently in a bull market. If you look at all the singles within the sets, but the ones that are about to spike, which you don't want to miss out. Yeah, I said FOMO, but you don't want to miss out because you can actually resell this once it spikes. So if you currently buy right now singles in the current market, especially these 4 different cards, which you probably saw in the thumbnail. We're gonna go through all the charts and stuff like that. I'm gonna go over those 4 cards that you want to keep your eyes on in Temporal Forces because these are about to blow up. I might buy these cards after this video just to show another video of me reselling them and actually making profit. I want to actually have it in my hands. I did make another video about a Charizard like that, so I might do that in this video, a continuation, and show you that you can actually make some money. But right now I want to show y'all that Temporal Forces is about to blow up and spike. Yes, the current market for a lot of Scarlet Violet singles are going up. Yes, but if you can find something in like a week or 2 to get your return back, yes, I said week or 2 or probably a month, it's better to be there before it spikes up. It's like the stock market before, like a meme stock where everything goes up. This is actually a good example of this, but you just don't make that much gain. You're definitely gonna make like 80, 90 I say 50 to 100% return. Usually it's like that when it spikes up. So if you're watching this currently in the video, I recommend you do buy it, but again, do your due diligence because you probably might watch this 2 or 3 days and probably miss out. Because right here right in front of our face, as you can see on tcgplayer, you can see that the current prices are. So if you look back in 2 days, this video is reflecting on the prices right now. So if you watch this like 2-3 days or a week ago, it might already exploded. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I'm usually right. So here are all the singles in Temporal Forces. The 4 cards that we want to look at is here on the left: Raging Bolt, Iron Crown, Gouging Fire, and you keep going down to the second row, Bianca's Devotion. So you can see currently right off the back on the listings, they're very low in the listing phase. So once it gets to like 10, then there's a lot of room for it to actually go up in price. So usually that's a good indicator on tcgplayer that a price is very low supply. And then you just got to do further investigation, like go on eBay, or if these cards are selling on Amazon, you definitely want to go over there as well and see how the supply is. That's what the main key, supply and demand. The first thing is looking at supply. So right off the back, Raging Bolt, Iron Crown, Gouging Fire, and Bianca's Devotion. So let's go to Raging Bolt. And again, I did this on live stream yesterday, but I'm going to put this on video because why not? You know what I mean? So everybody can look back and see that on the other video I might make is you can make profit. So here it is, Raging Bolt. Let's scroll down. As you can see, as I said, in the market currently, we're in a bull's market where price action is increasing. As you can see right here, the blue bars are the volume bars. That's showing liquidity, how liquid this product is. It is selling, not as much. You can see 7 and 9, but you got to think and account for eBay as well. So there is currently, let's make this near mint. There's 22 listings and 39 quantity. Let me highlight that again. 22 listings, 39 quantity. And you can buy this card as low as about 110. And if you keep scrolling down, it'll start jumping to 115, 116, 120, 121. And if you keep going to the next page, like there is opportunity for all these other cards to sell out real quick in a week or 2 and then reach 140, 150. I hope you're understanding what I'm actually doing with my strategy right here. You're looking at low supply and thinking most likely like if somebody buys this, it's going to jump real quick like that. That's what you want to see. So low supply, strategy. I guess that's what you guys want to call it. But anyways, I do this all the time. And it it has potential to reach 175. If you go to the right, last page, 183, 180. So that is the margin of potential comps, all right, that this card can reach, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. The margin of potential comps that this card can reach if it starts getting bought out. These other 109, 110, whatever cards on the first page, it can jump all the way to 185. So that's what I want everyone to understand, that there's less supply, so things get bought out and then it jumps so quickly. So let's go to eBay real quick. I already have sort this out, but buy it now, US only, near mint. As you can see here on the top left, 15 results. That's all you have. And what's crazy about the Raging Bolt is usually just PSA slabs, as you can see. Look at that, PSA slabs. Now I'm trying to find like raw cards, which now you do have some raw cards. I can tell you yesterday there was like only like 10, 11 results, and they were all PSA slabs. So people are trying to go ahead and sell it right now, which is good. Be there. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't actually put this as low price. So now you can actually buy this lowest as $100, and then that card gets bought out and jumps to 105, 106, then 115, 127. You see how easy it can jump around in different comps, different margins once this card starts selling on eBay. It's very low supply, again, on eBay, and it's very low supply where? On tcgplayer, 39. So once things start getting bought off on tcgplayer, this is going to jump, and I'm hoping this is going to reach 150. So you can currently buy this as low as $100. I would try to buy this right now at $100. I mean, if you're into grading, it's really up to you, but a lot of people do buy raw cards. I tell you that. PSA slabs as well. So you can see that PSA slabs are here. As raw cards are not available, then the PSA slabs, nines, whatever you call it, the prices are going to increase on the PSA slabs. That's usually how it is. It happened with the PSA. It happened with the Pikachu SIR from Surging Sparks when there was no raw cards. Like, there was a time and point where slabs were going up like crazy. The Charizard from 151 was the same way. It was at like $300, and then the PSA slabs jumped to $600 because there was not a lot of raw cards out there to be bought. So I'm hoping that makes sense. So that's what's so crazy about Raging Bolt, and I'm hoping that's kind of interesting for you guys to understand. Let's go through this real quick. I don't want to keep going on, but again, low supply on eBay has 12 results, and also on tcgplayer, 22 listings and 39. Let's go to Iron Crown. Iron Crown, let's make sure this is near mint. You can tell it already spiked up a little bit, but again, it's still low supply. There is still a lot of room for this to actually go up more than 78. I'm telling you guys, this is a good indicator. Like, if you start about right here, you have no indication when it's about to spike. I try to find a pivot point of profitable products. Okay, so sealed products like this, singles like this, I try to find the pivot point to go up. So it doesn't matter, even though you missed out at 54. I mean, if you bought a lot of this at 55, you probably had to wait, like, you don't know, you're guessing. You had to wait for like 2 months to actually get to here. I'm hoping that makes sense. Where I try to be here November 23rd to November 25th and wait till the beginning of the first 2 weeks of December, and then this actually goes up to 75. I'm hoping that makes sense. That's my strategy. I like doing that because it's quick returns. You get your return ROI real fast. A high ROI in a low time period. I'm hoping that makes sense. Even though I didn't buy for 56, it don't matter. I'm making money. I'm making profit off of these singles. So again, let's look at the comps real quick. Low at 76.50. 30 quantity in tcgplayer, 19 listings. That's low supply. I'm just letting you guys know. The more you watch my videos, you'll understand what's going on. And let's look at the comps. So as low as 76, I would buy this for 76.50 for this guy. And then after that, it jumps up to 79, 80, 83, 84, 85. So this can jump on to 85. Is this selling? It is selling on a daily basis. 7 is not as much, but again, let's look at tcgplayer. I'm telling you, man, cards sell. Single cards sell if they're SIRs, IRs, alt arts, especially popular Pokemon that are double rares, ultra rares, hyper rares too. So, and you guys know about hyper rares, especially that Pikachu from Surging Sparks. But anyways, let's go on to the second. Let's look at the comps, like how much this can grow. But you got to understand, when there's low supply, you can make new highs. So once all this supply gets sold out, all the way to like 115, 120, look at this, 150. So there is potential because it's low supply. There is potential to reach $150, $200 out of this card, and you can literally buy this right now at like 76, 70, 50. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, oh shoot, I missed the train. I FOMO'd. Not FOMO. I missed the train. So I'm not gonna buy it. This might go down. But I'm telling you from my experience, man, this is probably the start of the pivot point. This looks like it right now on a short term, but later, if you wait like a month or 2 months, you'll see it. This 78 will probably be more down on the chart. So I'm just saying, the catalyst that you guys need to understand about this strategy is that if there's restocks, reprints, if there's something we heard in the Pokemon community, that's when it starts to dip. If you see a lot of your big box stores restocking a lot of ETBs or Temporal Forces, booster bundles, then the price action will decrease. Okay, that's because supply is getting added back into the market. People are ripping sealed products again, and then they're adding it because they know they can make money. Okay, I'm hoping that makes sense. So potential to reach $150, $200. We'll see by the end of the month. We'll see by the end of the month. But let's go on eBay real quick for Iron Crown, and let's make sure this is low supply. This is really, really good because it's only 35 results. It's not like Raging Bolt, the main chase card, but look at this, 35 results. That is still low supply, guys. You can actually buy this for like 74, 75. We did say the same thing. You can buy this like 76, $80 on tcgplayer. Most of the time it's lower on eBay, guys. So that's what I wanted to state, that you can actually buy this for 75 multiple times and then wait for this to explode to $100 in like a month. You see what I'm saying? And then you get about like 50 to 80, 50 to 90% return. It's up to you if you want to find the best condition card. That's totally up to you guys. But anyways, I'm just trying to go over the low supply of these cards. As you can see, there's only 35. This is a US only. Like I said, I filtered this all out to US only. Buy it now. Near mint as well. So potential to jump up right away. I'm looking at the 2 rows. Right away, it can jump up to 80. You can buy this for 75, jump to 80 in like the next week. And then you keep scrolling down, 86. You see how much this will go all the way. Like I said, price action is going up. That means supply is getting eaten up. Okay? We see that on tcgplayer. See how this is increasing? That's saying that it's low supply. All right? So there you go. I'm hoping you guys seeing these. These are the 4. This is the second card you need to look at it at Temporal Forces. Let's go to Gouging Fire. This is one of my favorite artworks out of Temporal Forces. Let's make sure this is near mint. Look at the price graph. The price action is going up. That means supply is getting eaten up. We haven't had a catalyst, so that's why it's not going down. We need to see something getting restocked or something like that. You can buy this card for as low $50 on tcgplayer. 22 listings, 38 quantity. That is really low supply, guys, on tcgplayer. Potential on the first page. This can jump to $60, man. I'm telling you, $60. In the next week. I'm assuming in the next week. We'll see. The next 2 weeks. $50, jump up to 60 right away. Second page, 50, 60, 60, 68. $70, 85. That's crazy. So as low as what? $50, and then it jumps up to 85. That's like $30 adding back to your investment. Look at that. You can resell and probably make like $20 right there. I'm just saying, do your due diligence. Whenever you're watching this video, the price might change already, but this can go as high as $90 on tcgplayer. Let's go ahead to eBay. I already sort this out. Let's make sure it's lowest in 35 results, just like the Iron Crown. As you can see right here. Again, this is just the average results. There might be like this background for your card or a hyper rare, but most of it is going to be, you know, Gouging Fire, okay? So this could be lower, all right? 35. You can buy this as low as $40 on eBay. Usually, again, it's always cheaper to buy it on eBay. This can jump up. I'm looking at the first 3 rows. This can jump up to $50. Buy this for 40, jump up to 50 in the next week. That's what I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and look at sold listings, sold items. Let's see if it's selling. I know someone mentioned in a comment, is it actually selling? You didn't look at the sold listings, and I'll show you on this card. 152 results, much more than what you saw when of the supply that hasn't been bought. It was like 35. now here's the results of how much has been sold. 152. That's so much more. So you mean that shows you that supply is getting eaten up. So let's make sure we make this ended recently, guys. December 9th, 8th, 8th. And if it sells on a daily basis, then you know it's very liquid. I'm telling you, man, IRs, SIRs, alt arts are very, very liquid. And if it's a popular Pokemon that is a double rare, or if it's a competitive Pokemon in the competitive scene, it'll actually be very liquid as well. Just letting you guys know. So this is how the results are. It's selling on a daily basis. So I'm hoping you guys see that. All right, the next card. Let's go to Bianca's Devotion here on tcgplayer. It's very low supply as well, like the other cards. This is being sold. This big blue bar, these two, is because there was like a 10% off on tcgplayer on Black Friday, whatever it was. That's why those bars are very high. A lot of people were taking advantage of that 10%. I mean, if you buy like a Pikachu SIR Terra from Surging Sparks and minus 10%, that's a chunk. That's a huge chunk. So yeah, let's go ahead and look at this real quick. So price action is going up, quantity at 45, 25 listings. All right, so you can buy this card as low as $31 and just keep looking at the comps. First page, this thing can jump up to 39. So 31 to 39, not that big. Okay, it doesn't matter because it's gonna spike up more than 39. So you look at the second page, $50. All right, so you buy it for how much? How low? 31, and then it jumps to 50. Give it like a week or two. This might potentially hit $50. So I'm hoping that makes sense. Go to the third page. Let's see who's trying to keep this high. $65. And then once the supply gets eaten up, you can go ahead and make a new high in the market. So that's the potential of low supply or no supply in very high demand. You can set the tone for the card in the market. So let's look at eBay real quick. 60, I forgot to make this lowest price. 61 results. Not that bad. Not that bad. I'm telling you, man, most of the cards that I see that is not moving at all is like in the couple 300s, 400s. I'm telling you, man, 200 to 300 results. That means it's not going to move in price action. This is 61 results, and you can buy this even cheaper. 29. Here's one for like $27, $28. And if you look at the first three rows from left to right, this has potential to hit $30. So you can buy this for $27 to $30. I know that's not a big jump because there still is more supply. 61 results. So give it again 2 weeks. Look back into this. This can jump to 36. You know what I'm saying? $40. I know it doesn't make sense, or you're like, oh, well, there's still a lot of supply, but it's not. This is considered low supply in my eyes. Okay, in my eyes, my strategy, this is low supply. Just give it like 2 weeks, a month. You don't have to invest on a single for a month or two, a year or two, like a lot of people do. And that's why I try to tell people right now, you either buy a car and hold it for a year or two and you just make like $10, or you can wait till you can buy this for $30, $28 and give it a month and you make $10. Which one is better? I'd rather make money quicker versus waiting if long-term investment. You see what I'm saying? The risk is lower if you're a long-term investor. If you're doing my strategy as like a day trade or swing trader in the stock market, this is equivalent to what you do in a stock market. I'm hoping that makes sense. So anyways, yes, I think this one you have to give it a month because there's still a lot more supply on eBay than the other cards. So give it like less than a month, then you'll start seeing it exploding in price. So I'm telling you, man, 4 cards currently in the market in Temporal Forces. I think a lot of people need to keep their eyes out for this set. I'll probably make another video for seal products for Temporal Forces. Let's see if those prices are going to go up, because usually if the singles are going up, then it's most likely the products are going up as well. Even though they're separate, I love seal products. Even though they're separate type of market, usually that's how it usually goes. Singles go up, seal products follow right next to it. So yeah, and we'll watch it. Like, yeah, let's go look at another one that is pretty much like a little bit high supply, like Morty's Conviction. Let's just do it for just for kicks. So look at this. It's still high supply. That's why the graph looks like this. That's where you see it very straight and then it takes off. So you have to probably give this like another month. There's like 60 listings, 96 quantity here on tcgplayer. I didn't even do it near mint. 49 listings, 80 quantity. So again, this could potentially go up. We don't know. We have to like further look into the sealed products, how low supply it is. You can buy this, but I'm telling you, man, you probably have to wait a month or 2 months to actually see this go up. That's you're pretty much looking at this graph and then Raging Bolts. You're pretty much right here, okay, with the Gengar's Morty's Conviction, where it's September 24th. You probably had to wait 2 months to get up to 100. To 100. I'm hoping that makes sense. All right, so you're right here with Morty's Conviction, and you make $40 in like 2-3 months. Really up to you if you want to hold for 2-3 months. You can buy that right now. I don't like it. I want to see my money come back right away so I can reinvest it in something else. It's just fun to find products like this where you can make flips in a week or two or in a month, within a month. So hopefully that makes sense. So yes, you can buy this, but you're probably going to hold and wait. So why am I saying this about Temporal Forces? It looked like it's the start of low supply that I want a lot of people to understand with Temporal Forces, because there's certain cards that are becoming low supply. Once a lot more singles in Temporal Forces become low supply, that means a lot of the set total value is going to explode in value. So if you go to like pokedata.io and just to reference Temporal Forces, let's go here. All right, so for kicks, just remember $720.45 for total value of the English Temporal Forces with this video as now. So please remember, this has potential to go up and more. I could tell you Temporal Forces was like $500 a couple months ago, and now it's already $720. So hopefully that makes sense, okay? So anyways, I hope this video is very informative in the market currently and what sets. I feel like it's the next set that everybody should have their eyes on when it comes to reselling or investing, or this is the best opportunity for you to collect your cards. Because I know if you're a collector, you don't want to buy it when it's already $200. You're like, oh man, I missed out. And then I could have bought this for like $50. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good time. And then also make sure that you take advantage of the market when it's on an all-time high, because there's always potential, again, for these sets to go down low. So I did that with Surging Sparks, where a lot of supply was getting put back into the market, and prices are stalling right now for Surging Sparks. So again, I love watching the market. So Temporal Forces is something I got my eyes on. And again, probably after this video, I might go ahead and source these 4 cards, just buy it and show you on a different video how much I bought those cards for, and then after that go ahead and sell it and show you how much I made a profit. All right, so again, if this is informative, like and sub to the channel, guys. I love for you to check out my shop at Next Level Poke if you need some Pokemon Seal products, and also join Discord. We're always talking every single time, talking about Seal products, bolos, whatever you guys want to call it, just having a good time. So definitely join Discord. It's in the bottom of this video. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.